Economic development happens when money comes from outside a region into the region.
It's our job to serve people and to make their lives better.
I spend a lot of time in Garfield County, Enid in particular.
That's probably one of the hardest things, to get the good title.
Everyone deserves help.
And he's been very instrumental in trying to make this deal work out.
We're basically self-insuring 100% of the loss.
Now having a new measurement tool to make certain we're ready.
My old friend.
Some girls have even led adoption drives for local rescue agencies.
I want to try to focus on the things out of life that are positive.
City Connections begins right now.
Hello again, welcome to City Connections, and we're going to be talking Mega Monster Truck Tour. You say that real quick. Well, we have a return guest here at the Enid Television Network, our monster truck friend, and really it's the only monster truck friend I have, Mark Linenberger. Mark, welcome back to ETN.
Hi, thank you for inviting us back. Appreciate it very much.
You bet. Welcome to Enid, Oklahoma, and it seems like you come to Enid, but you bring family with you, but you also bring a monster truck with you, and it's always a big event. Thanks for coming back. I just can't believe that it's been 12 months since you've been here.
Been a full year already.
Well, if I recall correctly, Mark, you traveled the country for the shows, but Kansas is home. Tell us a little bit about home for you, if you will.
Hays, Kansas is right smack in the middle of I-70 between Denver and Kansas City. Farming community, little oil community. It's home of Fort Hays State Tigers. And so we got a college in town, and it's a very nice place to have a family.
Mark, let's go back to the beginning and let's talk monster truck. How in the world did you get associated or begin this monster truck industry?
About like all the other monster truck drivers that have ever, the old schoolers, we started mud bogging. When we thought, well, we got the bad truck, so let's go taller. And we started getting bigger and bigger, then we got asked to crush cars, and that really evolved at all. If you talk to a lot of the old timers, they started out by mud bogging.
Yeah. So for us non-truck folks, if you will, explain mud bogging. I know what you mean, but the viewer's going to say, what in the world did Mark say?
A bunch of guys get together, go out in on the rivers, or go on have mud bogs where they take their trucks through mud, big old mud deep pits, and have a good time. And then see who had the baddest truck.
That's true. Well, what skill does it take, Mark, to drive this humongous truck?
That takes a little bit more skill. You've got a lot of horsepower, but you're tall. You're almost 11 foot tall, and the trucks weigh about 10,000 pounds. So you got to watch all around you where you are at when you hit a set of cars. You got to know where to hit a set of cars at. So don't throw you to the left, throw you to the right, where you flip over right away. It takes a little bit of knowledge and talent.
Yeah. Well, you're in Enid, Oklahoma for this week and this weekend for the Mega Monster Truck Tour, and this is a stop in Enid, Oklahoma. We want to talk about the event on Saturday and get some details. But before that, you have your truck called Warrior, I believe, but there's a cancer theme to that as well.
Yes, back in 2010, I was diagnosed with throat cancer, and we originally were going to build a ride truck, and donate money back to your local cancers. My friends' wives were getting breast cancer, so we thought it'd be a good way to do it. Then I caught it, and after I got feeling better, my wife and my son Kobe and we built a truck, and we go to places and donate a portion of our ride money back to your local cancers.
Well, I remember when
giving back.
Well, I remember when you shared that story last year, I thought, what a great combination. You have an opportunity with the monster truck. You can kind of share the message about your challenges, your battle with cancer, to encourage other people, and at the same time you're giving back. I keep hearing a bell go off, Mark, during this conversation. Is the Warrior truck talking to you or something?
Yes, it's saying I'm cold.
There's a text bell going off. We hear that every once in a while. I figured the truck was talking to you and say, hey, I need a blanket or something. So, okay, let's talk about the event this weekend. And it's at the Chisholm Trail Coliseum, if we can use that term. What is it all about? Kind of give us the time, the dates, cost, and just really everything about the event.
It's this Saturday night. You have a pit party, starts at 5:30.
And a pit party is what?
Pit party, you can come out and the drivers will autograph paraphernalia, T-shirts, banners, whatever you have. And you can come out, look at the trucks over, meet the drivers, and then you also can get a ride in the Warrior monster truck.
Okay.
And we'll give a ride around and also give a full experience of being in a monster truck.
Does it cost for a young person to do the ride with you?
The rides are $10 a person.
Okay. You mentioned earlier, I think, that there's some other trucks. Can you name those trucks?
Yeah, you got.
What will their role be in this whole event?
You got Raminator coming in as one of the race trucks. King Crunch, which is an old school truck out of Texas. Zilla is another one of the trucks, and also Tantrum, and they are all, I think, out of Texas. And they'll come out and they'll do freestyle racing, and then you're also going to have tough trucks, where the local kids can come out, bring out their vehicles and do a little obstacle course with tough trucks. And then there'll be a fan favorite, little kids, they call powder puffs, where they drive their little go-karts, but their little electric cars around and race. Pretty cool.
Mark, if someone is interested in monster truck, just all of the things that we've talked about, is there a website that you recommend people go to learn about Warrior, to learn about the Mega Truck Tour and things of this nature? Is there a site that comes to mind that people could visit?
They can get on megapromotions.com and they'll see what there will be at next. They pretty well tour all summer. They'll be here in Oklahoma. Then I believe they're going to be going to Nebraska, and then they'll go up into Montana, Wyoming, and they'll finish out the summer up in that area. So there's just go on there and you can pretty well see where they're going to be at. Mega Trucks, just go on a Mega Truck site and check it out.
Okay, very good. Here's a logistics question. How do you move Warrior from city to city?
I have a good question. Back in the day, we did it on open trailers. The whole truck was out where everybody could see it going down the road.
Yeah.
Now everything's hidden.
Okay.
They're all in enclosed trailers, 53-foot Kentuckys, or mine's a 50-foot Kentucky trailer, enclosed, and I pull it with a toter home. So we're about 80 feet long as it is. We put real skinny tires on it to get it inside the trailer. So you got to take the tires off, put them on the trailer. So yeah.
What kind of crew do you have with you? That sounds pretty labor intensive. You're removing tires, putting them back on, getting that show ready and things of this nature. Are you the crew, or how's that work?
Like back in the old days, I am the crew, the driver, and tear it apart. But I also have my wife.
Yeah.
That's a strong person there for me. And
great.
My son Kobe, which is 9 years old, he'll get out there and he'll put the lug nuts on, get the impact, and go after it too.
Very good. Okay, again, the event it's all part of the Mega Monster Truck Tour that's going on across the country. A stop here in Enid, Oklahoma, Saturday. I believe that is the 13th is the big day for all of this. There's the pit party, as you mentioned, and all the other events. Mark, what would you say to our viewers if they've never attended an event like this? What's a make sure thing they need to do besides touring, I guess, all the different trucks? But kind of give us a guideline. What to do.
It's a variety. You never know what you're going to get. You could go out there, and if a truck hits an obstacle wrong, it's going to flip over. You don't know what. Just like NASCAR, they go round and round and round. People wait for the wrecks. Here, you never know what's going to happen. If they go out and hit a car, they might flip over. They're loud. They're it's going to be noisy in there, and it's just something for the whole family. It's a family atmosphere.
Okay. When you say loud, what is the horsepower on, say, the Warrior?
You're mainly your blower motors, trucks, probably around 1,500 horsepower.
Okay.
They're all alcohol injected.
A little bit bigger than a lawnmower, right?
Bigger than a lawnmower.
How about that?
For sure, Steve.
Yeah. Well, Mark, we appreciate you stopping by again, the Enid Television Network studios. And I just want to thank you for how you attach your cause as a cancer survivor to your walk in life, if you will.
Well, I appreciate that very much.
Because I know you're an exhorter and encourager to many.
Well, it's what we get a lot of is the people that are going through it now.
Yeah.
They'll come up and talk to you at the show, and it's like, wow, I've been there, done that. I've been still doing it. You get to talk to them, tell them your experiences, and give them encouragement, because it's like this: the man above.
Yeah.
It's all what it's about. You got to trust in him.
Yeah. Mark, thank you so much.
Thank you, and
Appreciate
I want to thank Linda and Scott Beckley at Mega Promotions.
Sure.
They do a phenomenal job with these shows, and to have us back again, I appreciate that, and I appreciate you having us back again.
You're welcome. Mark Linenberger is our guest here on City Connections. Again, Enid, Oklahoma is the stop on the Mega Monster Truck Tour. You can stop by, see Mark and his family, and more importantly, you can see Warrior, the big monster truck. Again, Mark, thanks for being here. Thank you for joining us on City Connections. Until next time, I'm Steve Kime with the City of Enid. Make it a great day. We'll see you at the Mega Monster Truck Tour stop. That's a mouthful. Have a good day.